Well, good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Channing Curtis. Well, this morning we are waking up to more snow across our region. So whether you're traveling to your holiday destination or driving to work this morning, we have team coverage to help prepare you for the commute. Nicole Hernandez is out on the roads letting us know how snow is impacting traffic all around the city of Spokane, and even having a little fun making some snowmen and some snowballs in the meantime. But first, we do want to check in with meteorologist Jeremy Legousse. So Jeremy, can you tell us, can we expect to see any more snow today? Okay, you're also making snowballs. No fair.
Yeah, somebody actually messaged in and said, Jeremy, Nicole's snowmen are amazing. Can you do one? And the answer is probably not. But there's the start. We'll continue this throughout the morning. But here we go. Right now, temperatures are on the mild side. 30 degrees this morning puts us at about 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. And yep, it's still slick. I just did the slide test. Earlier I was in boots, now back in the dress shoes. So it is quite a bit more slick just with that shoe change. So pro tip, wear the right shoes and the right coat. I don't have on the big coat this morning because it is so warm. Temperatures near 30 degrees or close to freezing this morning. We've now expired our winter weather advisory. That winter driving is still in play across much of the region. But the big story here is if you're headed to or from the west side, 6 to 13 inches of snow falling up and over Snoqualmie Pass, and it's going to kind of be on and off, so just kind of keep an eye on what's going on. Right now, we saw that big push of moisture overnight. We saw a big push of moisture overnight. That winds down for us, and it's really starting to move out rather quick. A couple of stray showers up and over Lookout Pass, but for the most part, we're watching that snow come to an end, and it's just the aftermath. As Nicole mentioned earlier, about 2 knuckles deep. That's 1.5 inches to 1.7 officially here in town. But hey, we all understand just how deep that is. We got rain coming down in central Washington later on this evening, and that moves in for us tonight. I think it hits at about 7 or so. You'll notice those rain showers picking up. That's as temperatures stay on the warm side. Those continue through tomorrow morning. And unfortunately, it's raining during the morning commute. That means a lot of the snow that's on the ground now, it does, just with temperatures way too warm. We're up near 40 degrees later on this afternoon. It is a warm one, but that's this afternoon. Right now, it's quite a bit snowy, and Nicole's outside digging in it, making little snowmen. Nicole, earlier, I didn't know you could make a snowman with just 2 little snowballs. I was like, oh man, my snowman mind is blown.
2 little snowballs, that's all you need. A body and a head, who needs legs? Honestly, it's fine. This is the biggest snowball body I've had so far, so let's go start him and put him on the edge here. Right now we're on Monroe, so as you see my snowman driving by, I'm gonna finish him up later after I talk to you guys about the weather. So let's be serious for just a second here. We've got a lot of snow on the ground. Jeremy told you how much we have, but that's of course causing issues for the road. So this is Monroe that we're looking at here, a big main road heading up north here. And there is a good amount of packed snow on the ground here. And that's really how all of our roads are looking. Only our really big main arterials, our main roads that have been plowed already and have a ton of cars going on them are the ones that are looking decent. But once you get to any side roads, those side roads, it's been so cold over the past, week or so that they've just been piled on with ice and snow and ice and snow. So be extra careful on those side roads, of course. We tell you all the time, every time it snows, our few tips and tricks, of course. Drive slowly, give yourself extra time, don't get too close to cars, of course. But one thing you're gonna wanna really pay attention to today is just giving yourself that extra time. You're gonna wanna have time to get out there, defrost your car, wipe off all the snow, and then of course enough time to drive slow on the road so you're nice and extra careful. But hey, it is holiday time, so if you have some time off and you can enjoy it, of course do, because like Jeremy mentioned, that rain is gonna come in and start melting it away. So enjoy it while we got it, but for now, we'll send things back to you. We'll continue updating on road conditions throughout the morning.
Today, the FDA is expected to authorize COVID-19 treatment pills from both Pfizer and Merck. That's according to Bloomberg News, who cited people familiar with the matter. Now, Merck's pill was narrowly authorized by a panel of advisors to the FDA on November 30th. In a clinical trial of high-risk individuals early in their illness, this pill was shown to reduce hospitalizations and deaths by about 30%. In the meantime, Pfizer's pill showed nearly 90% efficacy in preventing hospitalizations and deaths in high-risk patients. The U.S. does have a contract to buy as many as 5 million cases of Merck's drug and 10 million of Pfizer's. Well, President Biden detailed yesterday what his administration is doing to combat the Omicron variant. He explained that he would be creating federal COVID-19 testing sites in New York City this week, where the positivity rate has spiked. He is also introducing a plan to buy 500 million at-home rapid tests that Americans can order for free online. He also expressed that kids should stay in schools.
Keep our K through 12 schools open. That's exactly what we should be doing. So folks, let me summarize. We should all be concerned about Omicron, but not panicked.
Now here locally, Spokane Public Schools is piloting the Test to Stay program in several schools. So Test to Stay was recently endorsed by the CDC and will allow close contacts to remain in the classroom through regular testing and contact tracing. Students registered in this Test to Stay program will be able to attend class in a modified quarantine status for 7 days after exposure to COVID, but only if that student is tested for COVID, is asymptomatic, and continues to wear a mask. Now, for more information on this program, you can reach out to your child's school directly. 6:04 now, time for your morning rush. More news in less time. A Spokane father accused of dealing deadly pills is in jail after his 1.5-year-old daughter overdosed on fentanyl. 31-year-old Frank Marusik has been charged in her death. For details on his arrest and additional charges, you can head to our website, KREM.com. The 36-year-old suspect in the kidnapping of a 15-year-old Lewiston girl pleaded not guilty to 6 charges in county court yesterday. Jonathan Bowles is facing first-degree kidnapping, third-degree assault, and possession of a stolen vehicle, among other charges. According to court documents, the two had been talking for months before he picked her up from a church near her high school in Lewiston. Bowles remains in the Spokane County Jail on a $1 million bond, and his trial is set to begin on February 14th. Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson announced yesterday the claims process is now open in the civil rights case against Greyhound bus lines. So Greyhound passengers detained, arrested, or deported after U.S. agents approached them while boarding their buses in Spokane are eligible for a share of $2.2 million that Greyhound paid to resolve Ferguson's suit. And the quickly spreading Omicron variant is already impacting our chances for a Cougar Bowl game. So WSU is supposed to play the University of Miami on December 31st. But yesterday, we learned the Hurricanes football program has entered COVID-19 protocols. The University of Miami says it is committed to still participating in the Sun Bowl game. That game is scheduled to air right here on KREM 2. That's your Morning Rush. The community is coming together to honor people who died while experiencing homelessness in our area.
And the one thing you should know about weather is mountain passes are going to be pretty gross the next couple of days. Right now, Snoqualmie a little bit on the wet side with a mix of snow and rain coming down. Tomorrow, it's all snow across the region as colder temperatures work their way back into the forecast.
You know what that means? It's time for your wake-up call. Now, with all the snow that we've gotten here recently, we want to see your best snow angels and snowman photos. As always, you drive the conversation on this show. We've already received a couple of them. Nicole Hernandez is out in the city of Spokane, not only checking on driving conditions, but she's making a few snow people everywhere she stops. So if you spot hers, take a photo of hers as well. As always, use the hashtag UpWithKREM on social media if you're posting there, or text us your snow photos to 509-448-2000. But before we head to break, here is a live look outside at downtown Spokane, because you know what? There's snow place like the inland Northwest. We want to say good morning to everyone who's watching us this morning, and happy Wednesday. Go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. You can text us 509-448-2000, but go ahead and grab your cup of coffee, cup of tea, or maybe a cup of hot cocoa and join us for more Up with KREM.